Hello, good evening, my family. Thank you, everyone. This is Anything Goes with Chichi, Zubby. I thank God for our lives. So, first Sunday of the month, another new month, another life, another grace. Thank you, God. So, my people, today, say last week, I thank everybody who joined me last week where we talk about how our parents are provoking the children. So today we dey continue from that part of that topic, part two of it. How how do parents provoke their children? Say from that last week, he gets other things wey enter into the discussion, like abuse and other things. I know say all these things follow, they just group am, but wetin we dey talk today is that thing wey you dey talk, wey you dey make your pikin, wey dey make your pikin no happy with you, that thing wey you dey do your pikin. So we go start by saying that when you wan provoke somebody, the dictionary wey I search say is deliberately annoying somebody, maybe with wetin you dey talk for your mouth, maybe with all the bad words wey you dey talk, or maybe pushing somebody, or doing kind of things wey you go do somebody, the person, you go provoke the person to fight you, or make the person, deliberately make the person to get angry, to almost fight you or fight the person. So that one is the meaning of provoke. So we dey talk today say wetin be that thing, we made mention of the boy in Ireland that the mom provoked, and that boy come dey do some kind things, wey come out for Facebook. So na that kind of problem, na that kind of wahala wey dey for house, na bring us, na make me bring out this topic. Make we just think about wetin we dey do our children, or wetin we dey talk to our children, how we dey talk to our children. Somebody made mention of that day say the way wey you go talk to 10 years old person no be the way wey you go take talk to somebody wey don go university finish, come back home, maybe because you and am dey for home. So no be the same way wey you go talk to am. So na all these things wey we dey talk today. So I need people to phone in, I need people to call to let other people know what you can tell me. Sef, as I dey so now, I no know wetin I go tell my child wey go make them too angry, or wey go make them get so much anger in them. Maybe some children, they no dey fit talk am, they fit pocket am. If they pocket am, and na be the worst thing, make they pocket am come dey misbehave. So today, before this show, I just call a few children. I speak with them, I talk to them. Thank you, Stachoma, for joining me. Thank you. Today you come first, so thank you, Stachoma. God bless you. God bless you for joining me. So some children, you got about 10 children I talk to, I speak to them. Some of them have different ways. They get different things where they talk, say, wetin dey make them angry when their parents dey talk to them, wetin dey provoke them. They get so many things where they talk. Some say that one said that he go make mistake, do something, that way he do, he will come beg him parents, say no, say he do bad thing, say make they no vex, make they forgive her. Say next time when you do something, they go bring back that thing where she or he don't apologize already, saying do that time. So then go through and back, to her face again, So that one, the vex and well, say don't do something, he don't apologize. Why he go be say another time? Now so you still do the other day. You say sorry. Now you don't do them again, So he say that one, say no like him at all. Say no like him at all. Another person say wetin dey make am vex be say because him be first child, every time, even in younger ones, if they do wrong thing, say im parents go dey put am on her head, telling her you're the head, you're the head, you are not supposed to let this happen, you are not supposed to do this, you're supposed to live right so that your younger ones or your siblings will follow the way where you follow. That one say na the thing wey dey make am vex, na the pressure too much for him. The other one say like wetin sister Nonye talk last Sunday, say im parents dey talk to am as if him still be small pikin, say him don grow up, him don go university, him don come out. Say if they wan speak to am, dem go dey speak to am anyhow, dey speak to am as if him be small pikin. So na another person talk that one. So many different things. Some people, the other one say him just hate make person scold am. If you want scold am, make you no scold am. Instead wey him go scold am, make you beat am. Some people say he no wan make they smack them. They just, different things. Now you go know say na this thing wey we dey try talk be say na so anyhow wey the one wey dey, how I go put am, the one wey work for you na the one wey you go follow. The Bible say bring up a child the way he should grow. When he grows, he will not depart from it. So if Bible say that one, say children sometimes go dey, go dey do some kind things wey no good, So if we are talking about now, say we are provoking our children, maybe saying things that this thing is giving, saying things that they're not supposed to, that we're not supposed to say to them. Maybe, maybe say the things where we're not supposed to say, or do the things where we're not supposed to do to them, where they make them angry, where they provoke them so much. So how we go take, because I believe say if children no do anything to us to provoke the parents, so how the parents cannot just start to provoke the children too. So another person where I just remember waiting another child told me, he said that anytime where in papa and mama they quarrel for house, so they go to transfer aggression to them, Then go to transfer aggression to them. So sometimes they know if they are fighting or if they are quarreling, then go just jump face, just go like that, say then go transfer aggression. No? So all these things, some people say their parents they neglect them. They know they listen to them when they talk to them. They know they, so many things, So, and one thing somebody said, one of the youth said that really get on me, he said he don't know how, he said since we're in born by African parents, saying don't know how then they behave. So nothing where they do, where they penetrate for his skin, where I'm saying they try to, to do what he's supposed to do, because sometimes say because we know they put them the way we supposed to put them, because the way where they take born us, or where they take train us, or where they take bring us up, saying don't let say that kind of love of Oyibo where they be say where we the pets, where they go to pet their children, do this one, say no day for Nigerian parents or African parents. And he says she can't tell me, say she don't take them like that, because he believes say whatever they are doing, say the parents are doing it for their own good will, no be for a bad thing. So saying can't take them like that. So my people, what will they try bring up today be say, so many of our children they complain the way their parents they speak to them, the way their parents they treat them, the way, and when they can't get friends somewhere, then go feel say this one they love them past them, maybe I know one baby, one is not a baby, he's about 9 or 10, him there with him parents and a black child, Now him come they ask him mama one day, we dey park, all of us dey park. He come they ask him mama, I don't know them but I just my ear just go to waiting that boy, ask him mama for park. We just dey and they do Igbo, they just they lick their children now, you understand? So that boy come ask him mama, you yourself, you never kiss me before. See as this one they kiss him pikin, Your mama say, hey, better they touch you. So before your mama get answer that question, mama look around, chak, chak, chak. chap, if person dey look. But me, I had that thing, I just turn around, I just look away. I say, this boy na wow. So as he take talk am, maybe that boy don't carry that thing for mind, tey. So calling today, just we need advice. Many people are watching, many people want us to talk about it. Last week was great because so many people want to know wetin be that thing wey be say all of us, we have children, even the ones wey don't have, they get experience. We have children, even here some people sef, they bring their children, they have training, parents training. Some they get parents training where they train how to train their children. To father and mother, they get training how to train their children. Wahala dey. So wetin I dey talk be say, if you get anything to say, please don't hesitate to call in, phone in. Don't let it go dry. Call in, phone in, because this video go many places, because I know some people are sending the video out, some people are liking the video, some people are subscribing. So whatever you need to talk, what experience you have, or something where you don't do to your child, where you see say your child no like am, so say as we dey talk this thing, I get some people, their children now don't take over the home because they don't know. And added to this country too, you don't know how you go take do your own thing. The thing come be another level. Do you understand wetin I wan talk now? I no wan talk, make they no talk say na me talk. Who kill the lady? Na baba. If you call am gida, na you sabi. Na the thing wey we dey hear when we dey small. So all this thing be say, if you have anything, maybe the way you dey talk to your children, you go know now. You go know. Some sisters talk last Sunday, they say it depends on how you bring your children up. Some children go see you, they no go greet you. Some children, they do this one, all depends on how you bring your children up. And we have different way. Some people scold their children. Some parents, what they do is to talk to their children, and their children go listen. Then go listen to some they don't listen. Some parents, what they do is, so sometimes if their children no listen, they smack. Some parents, they shout. So if you look at it, all of us have different way of making our children listen to us or do what we want. And what we are aiming is just that one result, that our children go dey better. And that one bring me to sometimes, because we have different training, the way I dey train my child no be the way another sister or another brother they train their own child. That one go make me feel say, say sometimes parents go dey compare their children. Another thing where another child said, that comparing, say in parents compare somebody to him so much that he now hated that person where they compare to him. He hated that boy so much for school. Say he hates that boy, nothing where that boy do, because he believes say that boy, just like jealousy. Now he can't dey feel jealous about that boy. So okay, now this boy, my parents, they talk to me about every time. Say because then they compare them together, he can't hate the boy, because he no fit do anything to his parents. He can't hate the boy. So all these things now I gather this week. So make we talk about it. So I don't get some of my people online. Mommy, God bless you. Mommy, Pastor, God bless you. Thank you, Mommy, God bless you. Mommy Lara, God bless you, ma. Good evening, ma. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you, ma. Oh, Lady Edebayo. Tomorrow, go, Sister Edith, go come out tomorrow, 7 o'clock. This was now people where they make topic, relationship tips. That one, I beg no miss am. 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Sister Edith will be here, giving us as he used to give us. Auntie Lara, thank you so much for joining me, ma. God bless you. God bless you so much. So, as I dey talk, that boy say he can't hate, he can't hate in that boy where parents dey compare am to, e come hate the boy so much, say the boy no do am anything no, because they every time they dey call the boy name where he dey see this one, see this one, see this one. Now he come hate the boy with passion. Nothing wey that boy go do for school. In fact, if come dey even feel say he go beat the boy up for school, you know. So all these things make we see where all these things dey lead to, you know. Sometimes when we compare, you know, because the children here, I've noticed say then they, if they hear about comparing somebody, then they get them in a negative way. They know they, like we, when we dey young now, if they compare us, we go just want know wetin that person they do well, make we follow the person do well, you know. But here I don't see say then they use them, you know, then they get them another way, you know, then they get them another way. So me, I come dey ask say like one time, I just remember one time, you know, that's from here when I traveled to Nigeria. As I dey so now, as big as I am, e get as my ma go talk to me, I no go talk again, I go just waka. If I know say he no go fit beat me, because he hand himself now no go feel strong to be person, so, you know. But e get as he go open eyes, that fear is still in me, that my ma he don vex, so abeg I no fit talk, I no fit judge case, I go just waka comot, you know. So all these things, I no know, like this time around, I no know how this our training of children they go, you know. If 24 years old, no one make you speak to them like 10 years old, is it good for that 24 years old to behave like 10 years old? That one another thing, you know. Because, you know, all this thing where they say we are provoking our children, we are provoking our children, we are provoking our, I don't believe say I was talking about this topic somewhere the other day. Somebody said to me, say, it's true, aha, our African people, we dey provoke our children where the way we talk to them, the way we do to them, the way we do, we are too aggressive with our hand, our body language, this one, aggressive. I no fit talk, because I know say it make sense for wetin in the talk, but how in they take the talk, I mean, can't dey rude somehow, you know. So if you are African parent, and that person come tell me, say make I see all the prison now, most of them na African children, na them full prison, stab, death, this one, you know. That person told me all this, and I know she dey make you know, she dey make point for waiting in the talk, you know. So how are we provoking our children? Let us not keep quiet. Before you know it, it don't turn to 6 o'clock. Una no go get to talk wetin una wan talk. How will they take, they provoke our children? We need advice. So many people don't know how to talk to their children. So many people believe saying na one way, you know, if you talk too much, I go just smack your face, you know. So many people feel say don't believe in smacking, they believe in talking to. So many people don't believe in talking to, they believe in scolding, seriously, maybe shout, scream, you know. So many people, they do, you know, they do different things. So how can we come together? We come together, advise each other how we go take bring up our children, not to provoke them to even laying their hands on us, not to provoke them by, you know, talking back at us all the time. If I scold my daughter sometimes, my big daughter sometimes, I go hear inside the room, what did you say? I didn't say anything. I'm just rapping. But I know saying say something. That one no be rap, because I know saying say something, you know. So it's good. Make you create that fear. Make you create that fear that, see, me, I be your mama, I be your papa. You know, fit before you know, it's good. Make you create that fear. You know, fit talk back at me when I dey talk, you know. And it's good to make we maintain them. How we go take maintain them? How we go take do them? Because children of nowadays, get us, you no go talk one, they don't talk 20, they don't use English finish you. Not be only here self. In Africa, but African one just dey different, because there is still fear. When you shout, nobody go just come and say, okay, this child you don't do, make I collect this child. Although they don't, they do them for Nigeria now. If you maltreat a child too much, maybe do bad thing, you get some people wey be say they go call now, they go collect that picking from you, or then go fine you, or then go put you in jail. They will do one thing or the other if you dey maltreat your child too much. So this time around the thing don get to Nigeria. I don see am for news. I don see am where people dey, I don forget wetin dem dey call am sha, but it is in Nigeria now. Then they do am now. You go see say no much house girls now or house boys wey be say if you bring house girl, bring house boy, you go just dey maltreat the house boy, you go just dey treat them anyhow. All these things now e don dey fade away for Naija. So my people, make una call. I know say this thing is there. The number is on the screen. Call, just give us if na gist, make you gist us anything, make you just tell us, okay? Sister Eki, thank you for joining me. God bless you, sis. God bless you. So if I talk about my own family, the way my own family is not the same way the other family is. Like wetin I talk the other day, I saw one big boy doing something bad in the park the other day. I was like, so I just get flashback. I just get flashback. I said, look at what we are talking on Sunday. If this boy now wey dey this beach, look at wetin they do. If I just go there now and say, why are you behaving like a kid, the boy fit beat me because no be my own person. So but that way they do, if person wan scold am, person go scold am as small pikin. But in this place too, you don't know who is who. You don't know who carry wetin he carry. Some children, they know well. Some children, they are well. So if somebody behave like small pikin, you no know wetin dey that person body or wetin dey that person brain. So if I fit go tell that person, say, oh boy, why you dey behave like this? Look at this way they do. Because wetin they do something like wetin small pikin sef no fit do. And he is big like that. He's big like that. So if you don't want to, wetin at the top be say, if you no want make person speak to you, because we parents, we are trying not to, maybe me, I dey try not to, say wrong things to my children. But sometimes then go provoke you. You don't know when the word go just they come out, they jump out from your mouth, they come out. So maybe thereby telling them wetin they no want hear that time. If you can't tell here, maybe your children can start to tell you back wetin you no want hear. Like wetin I was supposed to tell you, I went to Nigeria from here. My ma no be person wey we dey talk back, but that day my senior brother, the one wey senior me direct, if from Lagos come to all of us just dey, my ma just say something out of the blue. Wetin he talk na bad thing, me sef shock. But in the scold that my senior brother, can't tell am bad word. My senior brother wey I never see for one day, wey he don talk to my ma, my senior brother just turn tell my ma better word. In fact, he tell am word wey be say my ma come dey cry. So me sef, I dey there, dey shocked. These two people, my ma and my brother, my senior brother, I just dey shocked. I just freeze. That word wey my ma tell am, e no good at all. And the way wey my brother come reply with anger, come tell am that one wey he tell am, my dear, e too much for mama to take. My mother come say, you dey talk to me. He come dey search, dey look for wetin he go use throw my brother. Before you know, wetin he go use make it throw on my brother body. Before you know it, my brother don comot. So when I go meet my brother, I no tell am make he beg my mama. I just go meet am, just dey talk another thing. I come notice say my brother dey cry. When a man tears dey comot for him man eye. Now I come tell am say ma use anger to say it. Say don't worry, say she go cool down. So my brother went back in the morning, after that day, early in the morning. My brother went back to my ma and begged my mother. Do you understand? Despite waiting my ma tell am, despite say my mama na start that trouble. Now my ma start that trouble because waiting with the talk that day no warrant her to say that thing. but my brother can't go back, can't tell am saying sorry for wetin him tell am, say no, say wetin him tell am pain am well, but say he no mean am, say he say am out of anger, say make you no vex, you know. So like why I bring up this thing be say, you know, if na some children nowadays, children in fact as big as my brother don reach, you know, he no fit, this is why the talk happen 6 years ago, as big as he reach now, he no fit. If na children of nowadays, they no fit come just make they hear that way you talk, they go just carry am for their head. Before you know it, they don join something, they don start doing something wey no good just because you say something, you know. But when your parents, na advice wey I dey give now, when your parents say something bad to you, you know say na no be their mind. No parents go wan make their children spoil. No parents go wan make their children, you know, make they tell their children wetin go lead them to problem or wetin go make them think negatively about their children, about their parents. So make you always remember that anything wey we dey do na just to make you realize say that thing wey you wan do, e go cause mistake. And if you no wan lis ten to, like so many people now, they end up one place or the other wey they no wan go, wey they no even dream say na so their life go be, maybe because of little mistake. Maybe parents don talk, people don talk, other people don talk, but waiting where they focus, na there they focus. When they can't have problem, you could come see them, you know, that time they don't have problem, you could come see them relax, you could come see them sit down that time, and there is no going back. So Sister Shade, thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. God bless you, Sister Shade. Thank you so much. You know, so all these things where we dey talk, children nowadays, you know, I know say so many people wan make friends with their children. I wish I can really bring myself. That is why I want people to call. You know, there are some people, they are friendly to their kids. You get some people where I don't talk to, some parents where I don't talk to, some sisters where I talk to in the church, outside, you know. They are very free with their children, you know. Maybe very free that they talk, they do this thing, which is very good, you know, so that your children go get mind. If anything they worry them, they go come to you, they will gist with you, they will talk with you, you know. All these things is what we need as parents. Excuse me. Hello. Hello.
Hi, Chichi, Zubby.
Hello.
Good to hear you today.
Thank you. Who is speaking?
It's an interesting and a challenging topic.
Oh, thank you, sis. Thank you.
Yeah, because parenting is not a professional job. Nobody was born to be a parent. We all just get into it and begin to get on with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for me personally, I think I would say too challenging in the sense that we are shaped by our experiences. So it's like we learn what parenting is by the way we've been parented. So we say this is the way a mother should behave by virtue of how our mothers behaved towards us. Then it makes it be a kind of power tussle between us and our children. I wasn't raised in the generation where I had laptops. It was a box TV. I wasn't raised in a generation where I can go for swimming as a club. There were clubs, but it wasn't in such a formal way. So this kind of brings a kind of two different settings between two people that are raising the children overseas and parents who were brought up 2, 3, 4 decades before such children. Yes, so it creates a serious tension. and kind of rules relationship between parents and the children. So one thing I think that helped me as a person, did my parents get it 100% correct? No. But there was stuff they did very well. I picked those stuff. And there was stuff I think I didn't enjoy. And this is as a result that they are imperfect. And yes, African parents typically, when you grow and tell them, look, mom, you did that, and I don't think I really like it, they go defensive. They don't know what it means to say, I'm sorry. So there's no point bringing such issues around them. Honestly, that's the truth. That's the truth. I'm sorry is never a language in the mouth of a typical African parent. But here is the challenge. As a modern parent, here is a challenge. As a wise parent, and maybe if you're a Bible lover, here is the challenge. Make a difference. If your parents didn't say, I'm sorry to you, be the first to tell your child that you're sorry. Guess what? That child will learn to tell you, I'm sorry, not forcefully, but wholeheartedly. Let me give you an example of the difference. When I was little, when I mess up and I get smart, it won't need the sorry. It don't call my apology letter. Igbo people understand what I'm saying. It's like they will tell me to go and write an apology letter. I will firstly tell me to say I'm sorry. I will just vomit the thing and give it to them. So it's not from the heart, but you have to do it. So, but the difference, like today, I don't quickly tell. Initially, I've told them, but I give a space. And I've found out over time they reflect by virtue of how you handle the situation, and they come back later and say they are sorry. That does not suggest they're not going to make the mistake. But at least they've learned from you to say sorry. Because you're not just teaching them what you're not doing. Yes, because they learn parenting from you. And you don't want to have a stubborn grandchildren in the next 10, 15 years. That probably they will come to your house and smash things. So if you know you're expecting a good grandchild, you better lay a foundation for the child you're raising now. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Yes, my dear. Continue.
So whatever is our experience, we can change. And would you know what? For me personally, there's a lot you can learn from these children. Because I'm not trying to be very spiritual or religious. Parenting, nobody has award or qualification in parenting. God uses your child to change you, change your perception. The same way he uses you to change your child. It's a growth process. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because if you're if you were born in the midst of girls, you're used to girls, and maybe the Lord blesses you with boys. Now you're about to face another kind of thinking. So, and if you're talking to a child about television, don't watch TV, don't watch TV. And you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna do that. And it's not working. Change your strategy. If maybe the way you're saying it doesn't get across, write it and paste it at the wall and see if it tries. Because some children learn by what you say, some learn by what they read, some learn by what they watch. So it's a learning process, and we're being able to find out what strategy works for that child. And let me tell you, when your child begins to find out that you listen to them, they will listen to you, not just as a principle, as a rule, but out of love. If you tell your child you're sorry, watch that child, he's going to grow to learn to tell you that she's sorry, not just as a rule in the family, but with an understanding that she hurts your feelings. If you learn to tell your child, I love you, she grows to know that she can give you cuddle and say, I love you. Yes, we were not brought up with these things, but we can learn them.
True.
It's about relationships. It's about relationships. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you. That's fine. Thank you so, so much, my dear. Thank you for calling. Okay. That is it. Sometimes that is why I said when people call, make we dey learn. You get some people now, as my sister talk, you get some people like some people, we still carry that our home Nigeria, Africa training, which we know sometimes, it's not working here. Sometimes it doesn't work here. I don't know how I go take put am, work here. Because as the last caller talk now, he talk say that time we no get phone, we no get 4 decades ago, we no get phone, we no get anything wey we use, wey be say these children, they don't get all these things, they know all these things, even the place where we dey. So say it dey challenging for us now as we dey here, to start training our children the way they train us for home. Like, nobody say sorry to us. We supposed to learn how to say sorry to our children. So that one come bring me to this question. If your child do something wrong, can't do something bad, maybe you can't scold your pikin, maybe you end up smacking your pikin for that thing wey you do wrong. After, say sometimes you go smack your pikin, after smacking your pikin, you go dey feel say, oh, why did I smack this pikin or this one? Maybe you fit go say sorry to that pikin. Is it good make you say sorry that time to that pikin? Because say wetin that pikin do no good at all, and you go back to say sorry to that pikin wey do bad thing. So is it right? So with that pikin know say that thing wey him do na wrong thing. Excuse me. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sis. How are you?
I'm great. Thank
you
Sister
for
Chichi.
calling, my sister. Thank you, my beautiful sister.
God bless you. You are looking radiant.
Thank
and I
you.
pray for more wisdom for you.
Thank you, sis.
What I see in the show today is that it's like this topic, somebody's struggling to say it because it's challenging the ways that we Africans are used to doing. So it's a very, very difficult topic. If it was the other way around, where we are saying that, our children are rude, they are not behaving well, you will see many people will be having more things to say. But this topic is sort of challenging our views. And I like what Sister Chioma said. This way that we bring up our children has a lot to do with how we were brought up. So like for me, my daddy never smacked me. My daddy has never ever raised his hand on me. But my mom has. But my mom believes in discipline and my dad believes in discipline, but they don't just discipline you that day. There are consequences when you do things wrong. I think that sometimes it's a very short time for us here. We don't have time because we don't have people to help us. So we don't actually train and discipline our children. And sometimes we expect them to already know that what they are doing is wrong. Or if we have not taken time to actually teach them, show them, train them, talk with them, they might not know. So when you've talked to the child, you've trained the child, the first one, I don't believe you should beat the child that day. The second one, you can, the third one, there will be consequences, and you must keep to your punishment. When you tell the child that if you do this, you're going to get this, you must keep to that plan. That way you discipline the child. When we put discipline in place, then the later on when we say that we are provoking them will not come into play. Because most parents will not just provoke their child if they don't do anything to you. You have to put discipline in place. And this is why I'm not taking over your show, my sister, but I don't want to beg the audience to join me tomorrow. I want to continue from where you spoke tomorrow. Because this is why a lot of things are going wrong. We need to find time to train our children. And there's no point repeating what you've already said. All the things you said are different ways we can provoke our children. And some parents, not knowingly, we use this African, that's how we were brought up, that's how we are, to give excuse, and then it becomes provocation. So what I don't think we should lose our African tradition. I believe in the way I was brought up because that's what made me be the woman I am today. But I believe in a balance. Your children must have that fear for you, but at the same time, you must be their friend. At the same time, you must be the disciplinarian. At the same time, you must be mom and dad. So it's about finding a balance to do all these things so that our children can come out well. Because like Sister Trauma rightly said, if you are doing it one way, it's not working, you change your tactics. There used to be a time, I have a 22-year-old son, when he was, younger. If I have these two kids, a boy and a girl, if my son comes to complain about the sister, he will be doing, Mommy, if you say what something to me, he'll be talking like a little. And one day, suddenly in the house, somebody said, Good morning, Mommy. I was afraid. Suddenly, he's a man. I can't be treating him the way I've been treating him before. I have to change my way because the age has changed. And my sister, I tried it. One day he had a bath. He provoked me because he didn't clean the floor and the whole bathroom was wet. So I held the towel and said, You must go and clean the floor. And he used his hand and cut my hand like that. And he nearly wounded me. That was the day I realized that, babe, you can't treat this boy the way you treat him again. So now I talk to him and say, Michael, I know you're going to have a shower. You know your mother is getting old. If you don't clean the floor, your mother will follow. You know I'm getting old. I see that it's not working. It makes more sense to him than shouting, You're always doing it. When you wash, you don't clean the floor. I changed the way I talk. The same to my daughter, babe, come and wash plate before our house turns to ratty first. Like that kind of a thing. I said, I'll be washing, I'll be drying. She'll be washing. I will dry one, dry two. When I dry the one and two, I will just whack her. That will make her do the rest. Because you understand, I train her from there. I saw that they are changing. So as the children are growing older, we have to devise different ways of training them, but still allow them to do what they need to do so that the house will run smoothly. But thank you, Sister Chichi, for bringing up this topic, and I hope that we will learn. I'm learning what Sister Shoma said, what you've said. I've already learned a lot of things already. God bless you.
Thank you, sis. God bless. Thanks for calling. Thank you. Thank you. My people, Sister D, thank you for that contribution. That's very good. What make me put that word like that, to provoke your child, is because of waiting happen in Ireland, that boy to do something like that, But make we just, people can't they judge the mom, can't they judge. So many people judge. But for me, I know say something we make that woman to do, but although sometimes, we do overreact to things. Now the problem we with the born for Africa, now the problem where we do have, like some of us they react to things too much, maybe something happen, we keep going on and on, like waiting. The boy told me, say he go make mistake, he go tell him mama, say he go tell him parents, saying they sorry for that mistake he make, no matter how much that mistake they how bad in there, saying don't say sorry, he don't realize the mistake. Say every time too him parents go to throw am back at him, go come dey tell am say na so the other day, na so you did this one, you still say sorry, na so you do this one, you still say sorry. So now no be like that again, make you no do it, say as they come dey bring am back to wetin him do, the thing come dey provoke am more and more, he come dey get angry, and say so many of our African children here, no matter how bad we go talk say the children are here, and over see so many of them, maybe we no see, but so many of them, they know they raise their hands, go beat their mama, or their papa. Some of them, they are very strict on that. They know say, like what Sister did talk, African way where they brought me up, I really like am. Because he make me dey reserve, he make me dey do some kind, he make me no do some kind things where I feel the way go bring disgrace to me, where go bring disgrace to my family too, So if you're African child and you believe say your parents they provoke you, not be say then they provoke you. If you never provoke them, they no go provoke you. But like what Sister Edith and Sister Choma said that, if this one no work for you, this one go work for you. For me in my house, I get nicknames where they call my children, and whenever I call them that name, they go no say, mommy, you're happy well today, you're happy, they go get excited. But when that excited come be over, things they pass over, like what our last caller said, he said, you go balance things, make you balance things, balance them. Not be say you go hold on to one child, waiting this child do you, today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, you go still to dey talk about that thing. No, that thing go provoke the pikin. The pikin no go get even face to come back house. If you tell a child make you wash plate or make you no go that place where you dey go, and you come find out say that child go that place where him dey go, and you think say that day you go give am punishment or you go do this one to that child, after doing that, make you just forget am. No be tomorrow you go start from where you don stop, you go begin am again, you go talk to am again, you go start am again, you go 1 week the child no go get peace, no go get rest for house. So na that one go make that pikin to find way to look for a quiet place or a calmer place to go and spend time. Maybe that place go come lead am to something wey wan do. So as parents, we know say we dey try to achieve results so that our children go e get some parents too, if you go just use eye condemn another person pikin, as if na only you dey train your pikin for your house. As we dey talk today, say we get different way wey we dey take train our children. Everybody get way, the way wey im dey work for you. Like sister dey talk say when Michael dey small, im dey talk tiny as it come dey big, na im come dey use bars. That means that maturity don enter. So as he talk to am that way, e no work, e can't change level, can't dey talk to am. But you get other children wey be say they don't reach as Michael's age or as her pikin age. They act differently, no be the same way they go act. That is why we are different. But the whole thing for this world is that change is constant. You go see pikin now wey be say na him be the worst pikin on earth. Tomorrow you go see that pikin na him be the best pikin. That pikin go just come change just like that. Na him be the thing wey we dey talk. You go see the one wey be say na be angel. The other one wey they don write am off sef, you go see say they don write, na this pikin abeg, this one, I no know, their parents they no dey train them, this one. No be say they no dey train them, then they train them. No parents go wan make im children dey. Maybe the parents don talk tire or something don happen, but that child wey you think say e no go be anything for this world fit be the cornerstone. Do you understand? So wetin bring us to this topic be say we parents, like our two callers talk, they made sense. Like me sef, I don learn now. I don learn so many things in bringing up children. E get as e go there, you change style. And all this love wey we no show, wey we no get much that time, all this I love you, kiss, bye, this one, they value it too much here. They value it, even if in Nigeria they really value it. People have changed hands sef, how they train their children. Some people, me, what I no go do be say one thing, I go talk am for 1 week, that thing never happen. I go still dey look you. I no get patient for that one. I be wahala wey I get. Why they try make I see how I go take do am. That wahala I get am too much. But all the other ones you go try and do. As I said, you get some names why they call my children. They will say we play, we talk, but when I want to be strict, man, they go just, if I want change, if I see say that play don't they enter wahala, I go just, if you see where I go take switch over, they go just is it not this my mommy why they play with now? So as we talk, say make we the balance not be everything our children do. Sometimes we go they use a word where they no like. Some children no like me they call them names. Some children no like me they call them fat or slim. Some children no like me they call them, may they tell them say you don't eat too much, they eat at all. So many things, you don't know where to start, you don't know where to begin. But all the same, we will pray for God, for may God they help us. I still get time. Anybody that wants to call, just call. Don't stay there and say that, time. I still got 10 minutes. You can use 5 minutes and talk to us, something that you want to share with us, and we go they're happy, and that one go still teach us something. This video go so many places, and so many parents are struggling with the struggle to balance this thing, especially we no grow up for this country, where we grow up from another country, another continent, we could come here, everything can't change, and we want to impose wetin we know, wetin, that's the only way we know. We want to impose them on children wey be say then they go out, then they meet other people, then they hang out with other children, the different languages, different country, different training, all these things, so we don't know how to come manage them. So wetin dey talk be say like this topic wey I bring am out so that e go even help me too. E go even help me too, because that thing that happened to that boy, I felt bad. I was thinking wetin go make this woman put this thing here, and wetin go, how this woman come just dey look his son dey do all this thing, fit do anything. That means the power have changed hand, the power change hand. Maybe she was just looking, and her son was destroying things, so person wey born. So all these things na be say, no, na make me bring out this topic for us to wetin be that thing wey you go do to your children wey be say, the respect go come go, the whole another people go come know wetin dey happen for family. People go come bring judgment, people go dey come dey judge, people go dey come dey do this one. You go come lose hope or lose control of what you're doing. So that thing wey go make us do like that, make God forbid, make come into our family, and that thing self make we prevent am. If I be person wey be say my pikin now na this so age, if he dey grow, I go dey look am, dey check how him go, how his or her reaction dey when I talk. I go dey check how na so we parents supposed to do. If na be say na person wey be say you dey smack, you come look am, him muzzle don dey grow, abeg we will drop the smacking. If na shout wey you go shout, you say, mommy, stop shouting at me, I'm no more a baby. You tell am, make the person tell you how you go dey talk to them, because if you no provoke your parents no go do bad to you. And I believe say we self parents, we dey get that kind of problem too with our children, because they are the one. Even in fact here self is very hard, as Sister Chioma talk, to raise all these children here, because wahala too much for their body. True, if you talk this one they change, and this one, if you talk this one they change, and this one, but God they help us. So at this topic, I no bring them out for us to use them. I just bring them out for us to make sure that everything wey we dey do, make we balance them, as our sisters talk. Make we balance them. If we try this one, if it no work, make we try the other one. We get younger children, so many people say na our black children, then they kill, then they kill themselves, or this one, make we limit our how we go out and come in, train our children, like job wise, and every other thing. Make we look into our children, make we see what they are doing, make we try to caution them, make we try to talk to them. Even if they get irritated or provoked, we still have to talk to them. We still need to talk to them, because they are our children. If they spoil, na for our body. If they good, na for our body. So we go choose the good side, we go choose the good side. So I want to thank everybody wey enter today, wey just follow me. People wey dey watch me, wey no still show their face, wey I know say many people dey watch. I thank you now well. I thank Bro Edi, wey I dey worry every Sunday for here. Pray the God go bless you. Thank you so much. Tomorrow's Monday 7 o'clock, Sister Edith will be live. You hear her when she said that she go continue from where I stop today, so that every one of us go know what to do at the right time. If I tell you say this topic never helped me, it really don't help me. It helped me when somebody say the way you go speak to this person is not the way you go speak to this person, the way you go talk to this person is not the way. We get different ways, and with this small thing where we they do for YouTube, for this CTRIM YouTube, people they like them, and then they learn. So you subscribe, you like, you share the video, you share the link to others, so that they can join and enjoy wetin you dey enjoy. So tomorrow, relationship tip tomorrow with Sister Edith. She don tell una wetin she go talk tomorrow. It's a very brilliant show. People join from outside, you know, people know, they ask questions, and she dey explain her thing very well, how you go take do am, how you go take, you know, everywhere we dey share, and we dey reason am well. So make you join am for 7 o'clock tomorrow, and God bless you. My people, I can't thank you enough. People wey don join me and people wey dey for home, I just wish una well this month. I know say God go be God for una lives. So everything wey go happen this month, God don write am, and it is well with every one of you. I love una well well. Next week Sunday we go talk better one, and I dey get caller. I don't think I can take that call, you know. So it's 6 o'clock. Almost, isn't it, sister? Isn't it? It's almost 6 o'clock, 5 to 6. If the person go there quick, I no wan miss your call. You can just call in, just 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Just call in, make we hear what you want talk. If you help us to, just call in. But if you have changed your mind, no problem. Join Sister Edith tomorrow. All of us go there tomorrow, and hear wetin go happen. I thank you now well. God bless all of you now wey join me. Sister Chioma, thanks for calling. Sister Edith, thanks for calling. Mommy Pastor, God bless you. Mommy Lara, God bless you. Sister Edith, thank you so much. Auntie Lara, God bless you. I love you so much. Sister Eki, thank you. I miss you, Sister Eki. Sister Shade, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Say thank you very much, Sister Chichi. We learn every day. May God help us to reap the fruit of our labor. Amen. Amen, my sister. May God help us. May God give us wisdom to train all these children. May God give us wisdom, because it's not easy, but God will make it easy for us. Nobody want born children will be born through way. Nobody want born children will be born through way. Nobody want born children will be say, if you born finish, you no go reap the fruit of your womb, or you no go dey proud of your children. Nobody want do that, but we thank God. Sister Jen, thank you for coming late. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. I love you, sis. God bless you, sis. Thank you so much. My people, that is how it goes today. I thank you now well. We go see you next Sunday by special grace of God. Love you all. God bless you. Bye.